Operator, I've been trying to get 5558129-212. Recording says it's been disconnected.
Yeah.
What happened? I woke up, you weren't here. I hate that.
Guys, when I watch movies, I watch them through the lens of the characters and the lessons we can draw from their story, their character and behavior. And because the movie Fatal Attraction provides many solid lessons, I invite you to watch the video where we will see the pathetic behavior of the mistress Alex, played by Glenn Close. As always, let's start with the plot. Fatal Attraction is a 1987 American psychological thriller movie directed by Adrian Lane. And it tells a story about a successful man, Dan, who is happily married to his wife Anne, and who, after a casual fling with a woman he meets at a party, Alex, falls into a stalking situation he can't free himself from. Now, do you know that Glenn Close, who played Alex in that movie, worked closely with the psychiatrist when shooting her scenes, and she was trying to understand our character Alex and portrayed her mental issues well? Well, I think she certainly did a great job, and I believe her acting in this movie is Oscar worth. And I watched few of her interviews where she mentioned that she sees Alex as victim, and I actually agree with her. I also see her as a victim and I feel sorry for her. However, I think that despite her mental issues, she displayed many traits that often we may display ourselves in relationships with men, and I think she can teach us some good lessons here. So let's start with the good one. So the good lesson is that she showed her dark feminine side and she was able to attract this man to her. And I liked her sultry energy in the beginning of the movie, her playfulness, I like her classy style, her sort of independence. I think that she had that mystery about her, a bit of spontaneity. And I think she had that very alluring, seductive, in simple words, dark energy to her.
Are you?
You're my what?
Discreet. Me too. Girl being a naughty boy.
I don't think having dinner with anybody's a crime.
So here the good lessons end, and now we will only learn on how not to be. So point number 2 is attachment versus detachment. A woman who plays with her seductive sensual side and agrees to sleep with a married man or just any man must also be detached. She cannot hope that this will lead to anything more. She can't really become his one-night stand and hope that he will now want to change his life for her. And I think he clearly did not see her as valuable enough, and he was happily married. And I think it was quite obvious from the beginning, and he mentioned that in the movie, that a one-night stand and one-time adventure is everything she can hope for. A man must really pursue you, show you that he wants you. Otherwise, hoping that a one-night stand will lead to more is simply naive. And Alex should have played her ground better, but for this and many reasons, not to sleep with him if she was lonely and hope for a relationship. You may remember in my Damage movie Breakdown, the story was similar. However, Anna from the movie Damage had a very detached, something like "I like you but I don't need you" vibe to her. And Alex definitely shows a lot of clingy behavior, and believe me when I say that this is very unattractive. And I know that in the movie Alex had many psychological reasons for her desperate behavior, that she was probably extremely lonely and a damaged woman, but we must really practice detachment. Never show anyone your desperation, as no matter what relationship is that, you will lose respect of that person. You must really know your value and know that what you have is of value and others should want to get it. However, there must be some standards met before you give it up. Point number 3 is lack of self-respect. She probably knew or was aware that she wants more than a quick fling. yet she played herself, trading her well-being for something that was not going to end well for her. And this shows a total lack of self-respect. She let herself be used, let some stranger use her and leave her after that. And in the movie, in the morning scene, we can hear her saying that she doesn't like it that he had fun and now she's left used like that. Well, that's why it is good to put certain standards, requirements, and boundaries to any relationship, so things like that don't happen. And whatever we respect, we protect it. We put our money to the bank, we lock our house, we protect our kids or pets. You protect what you value, and she clearly did not value herself. She didn't protect herself at all, and she put on him all the say on what will happen to her, and she paid the price. She was very hurt and damaged by this relationship. So point number 4 is stalking and pursuing. And ladies, men like to pursue, they don't like to be pursued. A man will show you when he wants you. He will make sure that a situation will play out well if he wants you. They are the hunters, they like the conquest, and they like to make sure that what they want will be theirs. In this movie, our character Alex was pursuing him many times. She was showing up in different places, she was stalking him. Aside the obvious legal reasons not to do that, you can see the man was sick and tired of her. And he told her right in the beginning that it is the end, that all what he wanted was a one-night stand. So come on ladies, be savage, you must make him come to you. Remember in the movie Damage I have broke down for you last week? Anna's behavior is so different, and this man was pursuing her and he was making sure that he creates a situation where he can have her for himself. And Anna was displaying a completely different energy and behavior, and I think in the future I will make more in-depth comparison for both of those women. But now let's see the clips for the 3 characters I have in mind doing this video, and let's notice the difference. You can clearly see the low self-worth, low self-esteem, self-value in Alex's energy and the way she acts. Point number 5 is she doesn't take no for an answer. And they say, never let a man show you twice that he doesn't want you. And I think this is a very pathetic behavior, and you must agree that this is very repulsive. And Alex showed so much lack of self-respect in this movie, and I feel very sorry for her. She was showing up uninvited and unwanted, calling him, trying to make situations where they would meet, and trying to manipulate that so heavily, basically making him want her. However, no matter what she did, he was not wanting her more. So ladies, never let a man show you twice that he doesn't want you. And this guy has showed her many times that he doesn't want her, that he doesn't respect her, that he doesn't care, and that he loves his wife, yet she kept calling, asking. And for example, that scene in the park, this was so gullible, and she was so naive, hoping and thinking that there will be some future for this relationship. Point number 6 is that she chases and wants a man who doesn't want her. What would she gain from having a man who doesn't want her? It shows, again, a lack of self-love, and it is a behavior of a woman who doesn't love herself enough to know that she should be cherished, valued, and respected. And first, you show people how you respect yourself, and then you check if they respect and value you. And if they don't, you know you deserve much, much more, and you leave. You don't chase after someone trying to convince them that they should love you. Now, this is it. However, I don't want to leave you without solution. Probably all of us have displayed one or more of those traits that I have mentioned at least once in our life. And life is a journey, and our development is a journey. Love yourself, never lose your dignity for a situation where you don't fully benefit from it. Don't try to find your value in attention from another man, and especially one who belongs to other women. You deserve to be the first lady, the valued, respected one, the lady who a man can't wait to see again, the alluring, seductive one who is so magnetic and wonderful that a man can't take his eyes and hands off. You deserve to be desired and wanted. If you don't feel that, let's work on that. So thank you ladies, stay wifey and stay classy, bye bye.